The largest contiguous empire in history, a force that swept across continents, leaving an indelible mark on world civilization. We're talking about the greatest empire ever established. The British Empire, a vast maritime nation, had a big impact on world history between the late 16th and the middle of the 20th century. The Age of Discovery's exploration and colonial efforts marked the start of the empire, which reached its zenith in the 1800s. Given that the British Empire's territories included Africa, Asia, the Americas, Oceania, and the Caribbean, the proverb "the sun never sets on the British Empire" perfectly reflected its majesty at the time. By 1913, the British Empire reigned over 412 million people, or 23% of the world's total population. It made up 24% of Earth's surface area by 1920, or around 35.5 million cubic kilometers, 13.7 million square miles. Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire was one of the world's most contiguous land empires when Genghis Khan formed it in 1206, an estimated 23 million square kilometers, or 9 million square miles, made up the Mongol kingdom. Beginning on the vast steppes of Central Asia, the Mongols waged a relentless war of conquest to unite nomadic tribes under a unified authority under the inspiring leadership of Genghis Khan. This amazing military machine moved through China, the Middle East, and parts of Eastern Europe, reaching all the way to Asia in an instant. Russian Empire. The Russian Empire, which ruled over all of Eurasian history from 1721 to 1917, was an immense and powerful political force. With the reforms implemented by Peter the Great in the early 1700s, Russia emerged from the Tsardom of Russia and became a significant European power. As a result of the empire's territorial expansion, which spanned from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean, a multi-ethnic and multi-religious state was established. The Russian Empire spanned around 20,800,000 square kilometers, 8,800,000 square miles. Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, a powerful Islamic nation that ruled over 3 continents from the late 13th to the early 20th centuries, significantly shaped North Africa, Southeast Europe, and the Middle East, established by Osman I. Mehmed II brought the Byzantine Empire to its pinnacle when he spectacularly took Constantinople in 1453, which put an end to it. It is estimated that the Ottoman Empire spanned 5.2 million square kilometers at its peak. Spanish Empire. The Spanish Empire is one of the most significant empires in the history of the world, having reached its height from the late 15th to the early 19th centuries. It originated in the Age of Exploration, with Christopher Columbus's trip in 1490 to paving the way for Spain to begin a new period of international development. A huge and linked colonial network was established by the empire, which covered the Americas, the Philippines, portions of Africa, and countless Pacific islands. At the height of its power, the Spanish Empire occupied more than 7 million square miles. Qing Dynasty. The Qing Dynasty, China's final imperial dynasty, shaped the history of the country throughout its 1644 to 1912 reign. Following the collapse of the Ming Dynasty, the Qing Dynasty was established by the ethnic Manchu Zhenghao clan. The Qing Dynasty achieved its pinnacle and emerged as the biggest and wealthiest empire of its era during the early reigns of emperors like Kangxi and Qianlong. The Qing Dynasty covered an area of over 13 million square kilometers.